I hit something. I couldn't go any farther. Hi, Jason. Oh, I didn't see you there.
I don't know if you would have came out and went that way and then came back the other direction.
Well, I could, but my thing doesn't wheel that well, so I could like literally like.
Now you got to go around the desk and come back the other direction.
I think we'll cut. See, the thing is I got carpet. I'm in a spare bedroom, not an office. There's no desk here. This is a bed because that's how I'm rolling today.
Well, this is technically a bedroom, but I got carpet.
Well, yeah, I get that. But I'm just saying. I think I can hear us.
I thought you were frozen for a second.
I'm not frozen. You're frozen.
Let it go, buddy.
Nice. Welcome everybody to the Frozen podcast. Nothing but Elsa and Anna and the snowman guy. His name is Olaf. I knew this. I have a daughter.
Two grown men
talking about Frozen. So we'll get right into it. Trivia, Frozen style. I'm joking. How was your 4th there, buddy?
Uneventful.
Really uneventful? Hold on. Let me open my beverage for this week's podcast.
And not another Rolling Rock. Arizona sweet tea, huh? No alcohol?
Not today.
Okay.
I had enough of that.
This is water.
Yeah, I need a break. So I'm having something refreshing.
Yeah, my kidneys feel like I did like 5 rounds with Conor McGregor or something.
Ooh. That's good. I didn't go too over the top, but let's just say we had some fun.
Neither did I, but I'm also in my 40s, so
yeah, I'm not quite there yet.
It don't take much.
It doesn't take much. So you uneventful 4th? What did you at least watch Golden Girls or something?
Oh, I went out front and watched the neighbors do their illegal fireworks. That's the funniest part is they were banned in Covington where I live and in Maple Valley. But you couldn't tell the difference from last year.
No, it's amazing. Whenever they get illegaler, there becomes more of them.
And then the city of Covington posts on Facebook, wait till next year. We're going to be more prepared. Okay.
What does that even mean? If you have to post on Facebook to threaten the citizens that you didn't actually withhold the law against?
Well, no, because I don't know how many cops we have, but I think it's maybe like 4 or 5. Like, I mean, how are they going to patrol the entire city, dude? They were talking about we had domestic violence calls and another fist fight and this and that and DUIs and they have no time to drive around and hand out $1,000 tickets for illegal fireworks.
Well, yeah, or they really never planned on doing so. One of the two things is true. Will we ever know? I don't think so. Stay tuned till next year. 52 weeks from yesterday, and you know what I mean.
This is the first year.
We're going to bookmark this, and come next year, we're going to have a follow-up story. So make a note, follow-up story, if you're still living in Covington. If you don't, the story just goes away. And nobody's going to give a shit anyway.
I'll be here.
Well, my 4th of July weekend was good. Took my daughter and my family. We all went down to Seaside, Oregon. Okay. Fun. Well, there's a couple of stories that came of this. Okay. Not even the 4th of July, the day before the 4th of July, Saturday. I had to go to the store to pick up a few things, right? Everybody's waking up, like, hey, run to the store, grab some stuff. I'm saying, absolutely, I'm on it. Safeway, here I come. Get in the car, start driving. And I noticed this dude walking down the street as I'm driving.
Was it Bill Cosby?
It was not Bill Cosby because he's out, but
Yeah.
I don't know where he's at.
I
Hide your kids. Hide your wives.
The story would be funny if you walked in the store and he's Bill Cosby in Seaside, Oregon, buying pudding pops in the frozen section.
Nope, no Bill Cosby. Well, now the story is going to sound lame as shit. So thanks. Well, there's this regular guy. Anyways, no, there's this guy dressed to the nines in this really nice suit. Like, I was like, that guy looks sharp. What the heck is a guy walking around Seaside at 7:30 in the morning? And then I got closer. And then from here down, just GQ, looking good. Suit fit him good. Everything's great. From here up, it looked like he got hit by a Mack truck. That dude was like, and he was holding a Red Bull about the size of this. It was the biggest Red Bull I've ever seen in my life. And he was just like,
dude, it had to have been like a bachelor party.
Huh?
Had to have been a bachelor party or a wedding reception or something.
He got off. This is what went through my head. He got off work, met up with his buddies, and they went out and partied. And he woke up and was like, this is all I got. He just put it on and started walking. Or
who wears a suit to work in Seaside, Oregon, though?
Dude, I'm telling you. That's why I'm like, what is going on? Or was there a wedding the night before? But I mean, it wasn't like he was kind of wearing, I mean, he had the tie done up nice and like he had like, but his face was like hungover McBiscuits, like just like, wow. And I couldn't stop laughing. And I was by myself and I'm driving and I'm thinking that guy either had the best night of his life or the worst night of his life. And I don't know.
I can't believe you didn't stop and talk to him.
Well, because it's Seaside, Oregon. It's a dangerous city. You know, the riffraffs and the scallywags flock the streets in the early morning hours.
Is that close to Tillamook?
It is. It's about an hour north of Tillamook, which we also went to.
Oh, maybe he was an exec at the cheese factory.
Maybe he was a cheesy guy. He's Tillamook-y down the street. Anyways, but yes, we went to the Tillamook cheese factory. It's fantastic. We had ice cream. We bought a lot of cheese. It was a good time. Last time I was there, they were remodeling it. So this time we went there, I'm like, wow, this is like cool. And then there's a million people there. Because
dude, the video you sent me, I'm surprised you didn't get sulfur poisoning from all that shit blowing off.
Oh, dude. Okay, so we were staying on a hotel on the beach and we're on the balcony, top floor, looking down. And we're thinking this is going to be kind of cool. Well, fireworks started and it was like a goddamn war zone, man. I sent you that video. It didn't stop until like 3:30 in the morning. I'm not kidding.
Dude.
It was just insanity. And like it just went out on the balcony. You stood there for a couple minutes and nothing but sulfur. Just all you could smell. And I love the smell of sulfur, but at some point you're like, hold on. Like,
I could smell the fucking sulfur from my phone.
Dude,
holy
it was crazy. And there's some people lighting up. So apparently in Oregon, it is like, this guy told us it is frowned upon. You do not go to Washington and bring those more illegal fireworks here than they are that you can buy anywhere in Oregon. And I was like, okay. That's not like, dude, you don't just cross the border like, I'm in Washington. Like, dude, Oregon, you can do all the drugs and it's legal, apparently. It's like you can have up to an ounce of like, you name it. It's not like you can't get charged with it, apparently. I don't know the rule. I don't care, but apparently you can do heroin, cocaine, this is whatever.
That would have been
like
awesome.
as long as it's not more than an ounce. And you're going to tell me that I can't bring fireworks into your state? Come on.
Imagine if you were eating shrooms and sitting on that top balcony.
Dude, I'm telling you, there are people that are taking advantage of this law that they passed. Speaking of, there's a lot of panhandlers and I'm broke down on my luck people that sit on the corner and they're like this.
Everybody's
They hold
hiring.
it down and they spell words wrong and put letters backwards like they're a 3-year-old. I'm like, okay, you're trying too hard, right? Then there's the guy that I have been waiting to tell you about, the horrible guitar guy. There's this guy was
Not
playing
me.
outside. Not you. Not you. That's for episode 9. We're only on 4. This guy is sitting outside of the store. It's still early in the day. It's like 10 o'clock on the 4th. And he is playing, I don't know what song it was. And he's playing it kind of, and his voice was horrible. Like, not like he can't sing, but he can't sing whatever song he was singing at all. Like, I'm sure he could do some John Mayer.
If you can't strum and hum, you're pretty
Dude,
dumb.
it was so bad. So I'm with my buddy Chris, and we're walking, and we're like, this guy's garbage. And I was like, dude, we could do that.
What
And
is
he
this
starts laughing. I was like, dude, you grab your guitar, I'll sing, except for, let's say, you know what, you play a Dave Matthews song, and I'll sing the lyrics to a Dave Matthews song, but the wrong one, and then see if anybody can notice. Right? Like satellite. He's playing, you know, whatever. And he started laughing. He's like, then we started snowballing this. I'm like, dude, we could be like a comedy routine where we're just butchering songs on purpose. And we'll get 2 types of people that get it and go, it's funny. And the other people that are just like, no matter what they see and hear, they're like, oh, poor soul. Here's 75 cents for you.
Or the third.
Either way, we're rich, bitch.
Thinking, what is this garbage?
What is this garbage? What is it? What is the balloon hands? Speaking of which, that's a play on this video on YouTube. It's called "Drinking Out of Cups." If you have not seen this, it's from a while back, but it's magical.
It's from a while back, but I only learned about it last year from you.
That's true, and I was like, wait, you don't know? Oh man, drinking out of cups. A video is gonna pop up for all you listeners out there that don't know this. Drinking out of cups. The video is gonna pop up as like a cartoon lizard, and you're gonna be like, is this it? Yes, that is it. Watch it. Apparently, the rumor behind what it is, and it hasn't been confirmed or denied, and there's some people say yes, some people, it was like a dude high on like LSD or mushrooms or acid or fill in the blank, some hype, like something, and he's just talking about the most random things, like either it's things he's seeing as they're like going by his window, but it's fantastic. So Jason found out about this about a year ago, and I think he laughed about it for a month.
You told me about it.
No, I did, but that's what I'm saying. But like every time we talked for like a month, you would quote that some way.
I still do.
I know you do,
Yes,
but now it's between that Letterkenny, right? Letterkenny or drinking out of cups.
Yeah.
And what's the other one? I Got Bitches, the song, something from there. So those are our 3 things. So I don't know. I mean, the weekend was fun, but we got to see a lot of things. Dude, I've never seen more dogs in one area. Like they're just everybody, like I'm not kidding you. When I say this, I'm not exaggerating. It's like 50% of the people that were there had a dog.
So most of that crowd weren't the people like, oh, stop the fireworks, my fur baby.
Oh no, there was nobody there that was saying stop the fireworks. Let's get it straight, son. Like there was no anti-firework people. There was more America people, blow shit up people. I mean, dude. So if you've ever been to a beach for the 4th of July, and to kind of hang out the day and then light fireworks at night, what you do is you dig a hole in the sand for your fire pit, right? Some people just dig a hole, put the chairs around it, put the fire in there because the wind is blowing. You don't want it'll burn too fast and you'll go through a ton of wood. So you bury it down and whatever. Some people were professionals. And what I mean by that is they didn't dig a hole. They didn't even dig a ditch. They dug a crater.
And
like they brought shovels, like real shovels, not a shovel, like shovels plural.
Dudes
like,
driving out on the freaking beach with backhoes.
And you'd look down early in the morning, you see sand flying out.
Hey,
the one I saw, I was like, oh man,
you could have went and grabbed the guys with the fucking signs looking for, down on their luck. Like, hey,
I don't have any work. Grab a shovel, bitch. No, so there's this one guy, and he was going at it pretty early in the morning. I'm like, man, that's going to be pretty big. We went to breakfast, and by breakfast, I mean we went and got donuts at Dundee's. Which, by the way, if you're ever down in Seaside, Dundee's is the shit. It's a bar, and then there's a donut shop right next to it. I mean, come on.
Yeah.
And they have awesome food. Awesome. Probably some of the best food any of the bars down there. Except the brewery's got some good food. You know what? You know what I'm saying. Yeah. So we come back, like, I don't know, a couple hours later to go get like some more stuff together. And we look out the window and that same crater, like, let's say you're looking at, like, this is your view. And the crater, when we're looking at it, it's like this big. And it's a ways away. You're like, dang, that's big. We come back. I'm not, dude, I'm telling you, I'm not exaggerating. It's like this big, right? And it's deep. And you can tell it's deep. So we're like, we got to go check this out. I'm like, I got to go see this, right? So I walk out there, and I'm walking for a while. I'm like, God, this is taking longer than I thought. I could see it from my room. I get down there. This thing is probably 20 feet wide, 20 feet deep, like circular. And he's building out of sand a bench around the inner.
Jesus.
And a stairway down into it. I looked at dude,
go big or go home.
So I looked at this dude and I said, my God, you're a master. And the dude says, oh, it's not me. My buddy did it. He just went to go get some stuff. I was like, I can't even congratulate the dude. How long is he going to be till I get him back? Like, I just gave you props. I was like, oh man, good job. You know, and he's like, oh, it's not me. If it was me, I'd been like, yeah, dog, I'm good. Buy me beer and shit. Anyways, I was like, how many people you have come down here? We're like, I don't know, like 15, 20 people. And I'm like, it's like, you guys done this before? They said, every year. Gets bigger every year. Bigger hole. I'm like, geez. But I mean, it was cool. It was really impressive. That's what people were doing.
Everybody pick up their trash afterwards?
So, yes, it wasn't as bad as I suspected it was going to be, but there was still the assholes that left things everywhere. You know, Portland's clean. There's still a-holes, but the thing is, they'd be like, oh no, there's just the people from Washington, California that came here. We would never do that. Okay. Saw more Oregon license plates than anything else while I was there. Just saying. Anyways, it was fun, but yeah, take away the garbage from the fireworks, like the shrapnel and the stuff that is laying everywhere. I mean, there was still like bottles and cans, and there were some people that just left their lawn chairs, like the plastic ones. They just were like, bugging. They were like $7.99 at Rite Aid. So they were just like, let's buy a dozen of these things and we're going to leave them for the homeless people. Garbage. Anyways, yeah, other than that, I think everything's golden on my end as far as my 4th, but traffic, we happened to miss it all, and it was a good time.
How'd you pull that?
It was a good time overall.
Pull off missing all the traffic.
We just, you know what? I don't know. We left Seaside on Monday at about 10, a little before 10, maybe. I can't remember exactly. About 10, yeah, 9:30, 10 o'clock. And we were just like, well, I'm not going to try to rush out of here. I'm not going to try to, and we just, I don't, huh?
Impressive.
It was. We were actually really shocked because an hour later, when some people that were with us as well left a little after us, they were like, traffic is horrible. I was like, I didn't really make that laugh though, but I did that for the theater of this. Speaking of this, if you can see, the wall is blank behind me because today my daughter decided she wanted to hang out upstairs in the man cave.
The fuck out.
You know, so I was like, oh, so I,
Hey, Dad, beat it.
Dad, you get out of here. Me and Moms wants to play and stuff, bro.
and I was like, okay. And whatever she says goes, whether I like it or not. But she's adorable, so I kind of just let it go. Anyways, so all right. Sorry. We have our Beetlejuice. Is that a fair way of putting him?
This fucking guy.
This fucking guy.
This fucking guy right here.
So we got a couple more emails from Kankle Boobs. And I would like to read the first. These are in chronological order in the way we got them. This mysterious Kankle Boobs. Subject: stupid name. Spelled completely wrong. You need to work on your English. I honestly, I know what you're trying to say here, but it says have percussion. That's what it says.
Have what?
Percussion.
Question.
Yeah.
That's it. Question.
Percussion. I'm gonna read it how I see it. It's gonna fuck with my head. I'm gonna get back at him somehow. So this gave away some things about this infamous person. They know me. Because I don't think at one point we've ever said my last name.
Nope.
So this person has revealed that they know me personally. So the list has just gotten smaller. But still have no freaking idea who it is. So what kind of shit name, like Schitt's Creek? It's so hard to read because it's so ass backwards. With the shit kind of name, Bach anyway. That's it. Noted. So you know me, sir, ma'am, thing.
We don't find his fucking stupid ass last name.
Yeah. Next one is penis and answers. Okay. You boys talk about penis so much. Why this must be fallen short in girth or's lengths or's both. You question manhoods. Is okay. Old Uncle Old Uncle Crunkle has nuts to make up for you both. Both use. Sorry, I said that out of turn. So apparently,
hey, and we even cut out a little skit where I was. Anyways, never mind.
it's probably good that we did now, because otherwise that would have been. Ooh, well, you know what? We're going to talk about maybe having an episode. We're going to show this infamous clip.
Oh, blooper. The blooper. Huh? The blooper.
Yeah, it's kind of like a blooper. It just kind of fucking went crazy off the rails in a hilarious way. But we both also were like, maybe we should cut that out. But we'll see. Anyways, so Kankles has got a couple questions, and he lists them as this. Kankle says, and says is spelled S-E-Z.
I think these are his answers to the questions that we got.
Yes, I'm sorry. Yes. So the first one was Star Trek, Star Wars, or
Stargate.
Stargate. And he says Star Trek. Jean-Luc Picard is DILF.
He's talking about us, talking about penises, and he's saying,
hey,
Jean-Luc is a dad I'd like to.
Okay,
Kankle.
Yeah, Kankle. That's a little contradictory to your story, Bub. Best concert is his next one, I believe, and Spin Doctors 2011. So, do you mean show?
Little Miss can't be wrong.
Mm-mm, mm-mm, mm-mm. Favorite comic? Dane Cook, except for he spells it with a Y, so there must be a different one. There's only one Dane Cook I know of, and that's not the spelling.
And Dane Cook isn't funny. I'm sorry.
He can be. He was. He still is from time to time, but it's not. Like, I mean, he had some stuff early on that was really funny. But I agree. Like the rest, I haven't followed him for a while. I don't know if it's funny anymore. Don't know.
I didn't like him back then.
Honestly, do not know because I'm more watching other shit. Okay. This one, I don't know how to read it at all because I don't remember. Oh, this is the one about shaving. The one that he asked us.
Yeah, where do you shave till?
Where did he shave? He says, I can't even read it. It is so carved lane in man's hair right below shirt collar. Let rest go. Man, it's hard to read. It's hard because I read so good. I read at a 4th grade level, and that's hard to read.
Oh, hey, whoa, wait, oh. I got a call coming in.
You do? Oh, no.
Yo.
Did I make the podcast?
Yeah, you're live.
You're a live caller.
You're live, caller.
Who are we speaking with?
I don't want an answer.
Well, make up a name, bitch.
That's quite aggressive.
Yeah, you should. Should be.
Miss
Called us.
This isn't Kankle, is it?
No.
Hey, can you hear him, Corey?
I can hear him just fine. Person that's going to be named nameless because he doesn't want to give us, or he or her. I don't know. I don't want to say. I don't know if it's a guy or a girl.
Sounds kind of feminine.
Well, I was going to say it sounds like a whiny little bitch, but that's just.
Oh, okay. Been a pleasure calling in. So.
Well, we were looking for caller 9. Unfortunately, you're caller 8, so you're not going to get the prize.
That was the wrong caller. So much traffic tonight, boys.
What?
A lot of traffic.
A lot of traffic tonight. You're not home yet?
I'm home.
Oh, okay.
What was this talk about traffic? Are you just trying to make up like a way to like talk more when you don't have anything to say?
Did you guys run out of stuff?
No, we were right in the middle of a deep conversation talking about cankle boobs, and then the hotline ring. We have to jump all over our hotline when people call in.
It's really weird because my ankles were burning.
Well, that's probably for other reasons, but that's okay. We won't judge.
Quit giving yourself Indian rubs then.
Like a little bit of cellulite.
I don't know why you're Indian rubbing your ankles.
I thought they were mosquito bites, but
I cannot. Hey, Jason, I don't. I know you probably know because you could see your phone, but I can't figure out who this is at all. Like, I didn't instantly know who this person was when they first said their first word. No idea.
I really think you guys should go back to this Kankle's conversation so I can sit and laugh.
Okay.
We can do that. We were just talking about the emails that we got from Kankles, and the last one we got today is
you guys still coming around, or girl?
Yes.
What? Yes.
Awesome. Have you guys figured out who it is yet?
I think it's whoever we're speaking with right now.
It could be you. I think it's you now. I think that would be the perfect thing for somebody that's did this to say, hey, by the way, have you figured out who he or she still is?
Okay. So you guys were telling me last episode for having, was it the squirrel in my head, right? You guys are thinking way too much about this. I don't have
It was a hamster.
to do like that amazing email. I was so intentional and thought out. I don't have that. I can't do that.
We know that. We were just busting your balls.
Oh, okay. Well, fuck, man. I really wish it was me now.
Well, I'm gonna read you this one. This is the one we got today. And Jason actually responded to this person already. So I'm going to read what he wrote, and then I'm going to read Jason's response. Are you ready, mystery caller?
Yes.
Okay. This comes from Kankle Boobs, right? And the subject matter is royalties, or as it should be pronounced, royalties. It says, I not Joka. I hear you using my stuffs for makes laughs. Want more royalties? $. $3 for view or per view. $6,100 for every episode. Number 3.
What's the number 3?
I don't know.
Oh. 60. He wants 6,100 for episode number 3, and then he has the screenshot of the Hairman's email.
Hairman's email.
Yeah.
Okay. Well,
then he finishes it off with Kankle needs that cheddar.
Well, Kankle, Jason responded, and if you haven't seen his response yet, by the time you're listening to this podcast, you're a lazy bitch. But I'm going to read it for the viewers out there. Jason says, "Hey, Kankle, you likes puddings?" We have yet to get a response. So that is the latest and greatest email from Kankles. And mystery caller, because you weren't on the line yet, we read the other 2 that he has sent since the last episode as well. But for those, you're going to have to go and watch said podcast.
Yeah.
Know what those are, because we're not going to go back in time. We're not going to waste our viewers' time because you decided to call in 4 minutes late.
And we, like I said, we were looking for caller number 9. You're caller number 8. So unfortunately, you don't win the hat we're giving away.
I don't think there'll be a number 9, but
what a dick!
You're a bitch. No. You know what? What if we've got people on hold and you just don't know it?
I don't think you guys need any more content. I think you guys just continue this weird Kankles dude.
Well, since we got you on the phone, we're going to ask you some questions. Is that okay? Do you got time? Are you too busy?
Sorry, my armpits just got really sweaty. Go ahead. Let's go.
Well, okay. They might have gotten sweaty, but I don't think that has anything to do with whether or not I was going to ask you questions or not. Right? So, caller, favorite TV show, and you cannot choose from Golden Girls or Jersey Shore.
Okay, well, I got nothing. Okay, so is that because one of you 2 picked both of those?
No, that's just, those are off limits.
I was going to say that. Corey probably picked Golden Girls. Game of Thrones.
Typical answer.
Is my favorite show.
No, I know it's your favorite.
Okay. Of all time.
I was hoping you were going to try to do something like funny, not just like, oh, Game of Thrones. Whatever.
By saying Golden Girls. Game of Thrones is my favorite.
Okay, well, we're going to cut that part out because that was boring. I mean,
Game of Thrones. Somebody called that show, they say Dragons and Sex.
That's exactly what it was. That's why it's my favorite show.
That's why it's his favorite show. By the way, you guys
watch Dragon Orgies, and it's finally happened.
Okay.
In story form.
In story form. Of all the cars in the Fast and Furious movies, which one would you drive?
The Ford Lightning in the first one.
See, I don't even have an answer to that because I've never seen one of those movies.
Is that the red truck?
Fucking person? Are you kidding me?
Not
okay,
one.
every one they come out with that gets. What was the last one? The Rock held a helicopter and a train or something between his 2 hands. They get done. I think the next one they're going to the moon. But I'm still gonna watch the next one. I might watch it the first weekend it's out. You have to watch them. I'm so.
The guy that's favorite TV show is Game of Thrones. Game of Thrones and Vin Diesel. This is 2 favorite things. Not saying it's bad. Do you, buddy? Do
I
you?
hate Fords with a burning passion, but
No, so the Ford Lightning, is that the truck that he drives in the beginning?
Yeah, that's all it is. It's just his little, like, what his commuter is, I guess. That was the
Yeah,
first time
the red truck that he pulls up to the, like, I don't know why I remembered that, but I just didn't know that from anything else, so I just assumed that's what it was. So okay.
I think I've always remembered when I first saw that truck, and every time I see it now, it reminds me of the first Fast and the Furious. Every time.
Oh, so you're like, oh, look at the little sidestep thing. I can get up in the bed of that truck and pick up some rocks.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, another one that will be close and dear to your heart. What is your favorite food that is not a main course? Don't think too hard.
I am.
I don't. I think that's gonna be tough. Have you seen how big he is? I don't think he can narrow down just one side dish.
He's like all of them, all of the sides.
Glass house. Okay, just throwing rocks. You got a glass house.
Hey, all right. How about this? What's the most imaginative insult you can come up with right now?
Oh, see, the C word goes straight to my head, but I feel really naughty saying it, so I don't want to say it.
That's not imaginative. I said imaginative.
I just don't like using that word. It's the first thing that comes to mind.
That is I mean,
it's a naughty word.
You know, if you were on here next week, we'd be able to say see you next Tuesday.
I will be in Florida. Hopefully, did you guys hear that there's another hurricane coming called Hurricane Elsa the same week I'm going to Florida?
Hey, we were just talking about Frozen.
We were talking about, that's how we opened our show.
Yeah,
randomly.
Hurricane Elsa. Hey, spoiler! What the hell? Don't tell me.
Hey, well, spoiler alert to the guy that is going to name nameless. You gotta come up with a name. You gotta come up with a name.
I'm gonna click that right side of that screen a lot now.
Okay, you do that. You do that a lot.
Threw us off our game.
You know, we were talking about Frozen. We got in full circle, and I don't know much else we could talk about. But I will say this: you called Jason, and I'll never forget that.
I really felt like he would actually pick up, though. I feel like you were to hater button me and be like, "We're not going to put him on."
Probably. So you're good call.
Jason was going to pick up. That was a guaranteed spot.
We'll do it live.
Do it live. Let's go. He's like, "Oh, we're getting a call," and I was like, "Put him on." It's not really what I said, but you don't know that because we didn't answer the phone yet. You'll find out what I really did say when you watch this tomorrow.
Very upset today. Now I know the beginning.
Do you have any words of wisdom that you would like to take once since you're on the hotline with us? Anything amazing that happened to you this weekend?
Well, I got words of wisdom.
Okay, go for it.
Don't put Twinkies on your pizza. I don't know if you guys have ever done that.
Why in the world, in living God, would you ever think about doing that?
Well, it was in a movie called Heavyweights. Ben Stiller. Have you seen that?
No.
It's a great movie. You should try it. It's about a bunch of fat kids that go to Fat Boys Camp.
This is like from the late 90s, isn't it?
Yeah. They don't lose weight. They just get fatter.
So is this something you really tried recently?
Not recently. But I tried it. Well, I'm gonna
was it right when the movie came out?
No. It was in adult years, so I'm not going to say when. But it definitely happened, and it was good wisdom.
So you weren't a 14-year-old kid with your buddies going, "We should try this. It looks delicious."
Yeah, I wish that was adult age when I did that.
Well,
so you wanted like good wisdom? Sorry, dude, you should have been more specific.
But no, I don't expect actual real wisdom from you. The Twinkies on pizza thing is actually right around where we were expecting your wisdom to come from. So
that's the bar I expected. That's where I went. I went straight for that.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. Why are you laughing?
I have a feeling you're wearing a pink shirt today. Are you wearing pink?
Me?
Yeah.
No, great.
That's one thing I look forward to is your guys' attire. I really loved. Somehow, I don't think you guys planned on it, but you both were wearing baseball hats on the last one. I think you guys should make that happen. It's nice. I like it.
Man, I wish we would have thought about that.
Hey, you wait till you see some of the designs we're coming up with.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
By the way, we're still talking about the name. We're still ironing that out. Logos, like it's coming together pretty quickly. And Jason,
well, I'm gonna buy a 4X because I'm apparently kind of shit. It's Jason, so please make sure
it's gonna be an extra $8 charge.
Guys out here.
That'll be an $8 add-on top of the regular charge.
The 4X is just to get the hole for your head to come through big enough for your head.
Jason, fuck you. Okay, I'm not that big.
He's got a huge melon.
Head pitter now.
I have a really good palate for taste buds, you know?
It's like a watermelon on a toothpick.
Man, that's top heavy. It's top heavy.
That means you got the joke. And you realize how big your head would have to be for it to be like a toothpick, a watermelon on a toothpick when we're talking about you, right?
It's like Jason's. It's like Jason's.
What? I can't. Forget about it.
Forget about it. What is this garbage?
What is this garbage? Well, we appreciate you, mystery caller, for calling in. You are the first, and so for that, we will always be grateful. But don't let it be the last. These will just get.
So I was the first. What happened to the other 7?
Well, we hung up on all of them.
Yeah, we're looking for caller number 9.
Yeah,
I recognized the caller name, so I answered you.
And that's why they called you, not Corey.
Yeah, the first 7 that we got, they when it rang, we just said nope and click, hung up on them. Is that they don't know what happened, and we don't care because we are rolling like that.
The rest of your show.
And next time, come prepared.
Yeah, like actually, like you know who you're calling.
Listen, I set a reminder on my phone last episode to call between 8 and 9 on Tuesday, and my reminder popped up an hour ago. I almost didn't call because I didn't feel like I was going to perform. Feel like I did all right. Next time I'll come more prepared.
Thank you.
Yeah, like pre-write your speech or something.
It'll be like shot out of a cannon, and I'll list out like four questions, and you got to answer them quickly. If you answer them slowly, they don't count. You know.
Sure.
I think we should start with the fuck one, marry one, kill one thing. You know. Then you gotta
The what?
Fuck, marry, kill.
Oh.
Yeah. No. Okay. Sorry, I'll fuck myself. All right, you guys have a fantastic show. I love you both dearly.
Thanks, buddy.
See you later, buddy.
Say it back, Corey.
He said, "Say it back."
What?
He said, "Say it back."
Say what?
I love you. Are you fucking kidding?
I love you more. I love you as a friend.
Oh wow. Okay, that's where we're at. Okay, cool. All right. Showing off in front of all your friends. Appreciate that.
Hey, no, it's not that I'm showing off in front of my friends. Okay, I have to call you like 4 times in a row for you to answer. Ever.
He's a busy guy, dude.
That has
Yeah,
happened.
I know. But how busy is too busy? Oh wait, I think I'm busy this weekend. I should check my schedule.
He's much busier. He's more. Oh no, he's an important guy. He's much more important.
Oh, stop. Jason.
No, he is so important that I almost forgot how important he is because he's so important. It like makes my head hurt from importantness, and makes me forget to put pants on in the morning sometimes. Like I walked out of my house the other day because I had talked to him the night before, and I was like, "Oh my gosh, kind of gotta wear pants to work."
Where's my pants?
Where's my pants? Whose pants are these? And there's pants in the lawn. I'm like, oh, those aren't even my pants. So I have to go back inside and get my pants because I'm not going to wear strangers' pants. That makes no sense. What do I look like? Some kind of goddamn asshole?
God. Okay.
All right, then.
Pants.
Well,
have an excellent night, buddy.
Until next time.
Love you.
Kisses.
Love you, buddy. Thanks for calling. Really, seriously.
Bye, guys.
All right, bye. I mean, that could have gone a lot better.
It could have.
No, it was pretty fun. Actually, that was exciting. Like I didn't know where that was going.
Me too. I was like, "Oh, phone call."
Oh, what's happening? I felt like I actually felt like it was like us calling into something, and we were at the honor of talking to that person, even though they called us because they wanted to be on here.
Who could we call?
Ooh,
Maybe we can turn the tables. Instead of people calling us, we'll call people.
you know what? Maybe that's next week. Well, you're not here next week. Are we taking the week off, right? I think we decided this.
Are we doing that?
You're not going to be in town, right?
No, I'm going to be in California.
Yeah. So, I mean, we can maybe try. We can maybe try to do one remote, but that I know that when you're doing stuff like that, it gets busy and crazy. So if there's not a show next week, you guys, it's all Jason's fault.
I think we don't do that. I think we got to keep it. We got to keep it consistent.
I think we should be able to pull it off. We're going to try to, keep these things a little bit more fine tuned and be able to just knock them out. But yeah, let's just try it. But I mean, maybe next week we call somebody during our show and see who answers and says, "You're live on the air." Right?
See how many people hang up on us?
Yeah. And I mean, I don't mean people we know, just random numbers. And we can ask them, "Is your refrigerator running?" If it is,
Better go catch it.
Go catch it. Boop. Or call a pizza place and act like you're a Chinese food place. I've done that before. Or they answer and you're like, "Hello." And they're like, "Hello, what would you like?" And you're like, "Hello, you called Dappy Teriyaki." Then they get mad and hang up and you call back again. And then they know. It doesn't last very long. It's only like a 4 or 5 second phone call. But as like a 15-year-old, that's the funniest thing in the world. And that's when you had phones that were like attached to things. Like kids out there listening, there used to be things called telephones that were not portable and you couldn't take them everywhere with you. And they were tethered to said wall. And if you were fancy, you had a cordless phone, but maybe you could take a step outside until it started getting crackly.
I remember when I was in high school, speaking of Drew Lynch with a stutter.
Oh, did you watch that?
Yeah. But when I was in high school, I called up like national something for stutters, I just called up and played the part. And I feel when I thought I was watching Drew Lynch and it brought back that memory. And I was like, what a fucking prick kid I was, dude. Like call up and I'm just like pretending to stutter and like it was horrible.
How much of the Drew Lynch did you watch? Did you watch a couple things or just a little bit? Be honest. You don't have to be like, I watched everything he ever did.
No, just a couple things.
Good. Did you see the one where he's like,
is it bad?
The what?
Is it bad?
It's like he's got to explain to everybody why he stutters in the beginning of all of his sets because they think it's just like kind of a thing. And then he's like, no. And then I don't remember the punchline, or I remember the punchline, but I don't remember necessarily the whole setup where he says this joke. And the punchline is, did I stutter? And I about, dude, if you haven't seen that, dude, I'm up crap myself laughing so hard. It's awesome. He's funny. He was like on Conan. I think that's the one did I send you that clip? I can't remember it to you. That's probably, yeah. He's funny too. I would go see him again in a heartbeat, but I did watch the Out to Lunch on YouTube.
Did you?
Yeah, I watched it when we were in Seaside. I was talking to my buddy about it, and he was like, "Oh yeah, I've seen that." He's like, "You definitely watch." I was like, "I've been trying to, but I always thought it was on Netflix, and it wasn't on Netflix. It was on YouTube." So I finally watched it. Oh my gosh!
Told you.
Yeah,
Mark Norman is the man.
That is funny. That is funny stuff. Out to Lunch, Mark Norman it's good stuff. Is it true that he doesn't even have an audience there? It's like all filled in, like he's just filming it, or is that really an audience?
No, there's a real audience in there.
Okay.
This was pre-COVID.
What's that?
This was pre-COVID.
No, I know, but I think he was saying something about the lines of like it wasn't a real crowd, or he did one that's not a real crowd. I don't know. It doesn't matter. Anyways,
I think it's funny that he tried to sell it to Netflix and Comedy Central and all those.
That's what it is.
You turned them down. They all turned him down, and then he puts it out. And what is he at? Like over 1 million views, 6.9 million views.
Wow.
Fuck you, Netflix. Fuck you, Comedy Central.
Yeah, it's funny. It's really funny. And it's just his delivery and everything. So you guys check it out. He's almost as funny as we are. No, we're not that funny at all. Anyways, I mean, I got nothing else. I mean, I think we'll get into some more of the stuff. I think we got thrown off with our hotline ringing, which isn't going to happen. I don't think ever again.
The only other thing I was going to bring up was I was reading in Iowa, a guy who went to McDonald's and didn't get all the sauces that he needed.
Yeah.
So he called in a bomb threat.
Yes.
And then he gets arrested.
Dude.
Spends the weekend in jail.
Dude. I mean, come on.
I mean, you were just talking about how McDonald's can't screw up fucking chicken nuggets.
No, they can't. But the thing is like, if I ordered them and they didn't give me sauce, whether it's sweet, sour, barbecue, whatever.
Barbecue sauce.
You're not like, well, damn it. I'm gonna kill these sons of bitches. You just go around, back through.
No, he went home.
No, I know, but
bag, and then he called him up.
Okay, you get home. Okay, you know what? You get home, you open the bag, you realize you don't have it. First of all, you're an idiot because everybody that goes through drive-through should know you check.
Artificial.
I get the overpriced crap that I paid for. Yes, it's all there. Then I drive away. So if he didn't do that, he's the dumbass. But what if he lives 40 minutes? Maybe he lives 40 minutes from the McDonald's.
And now
that then adds a level. Does it mean bomb threat level? No, never.
You miss one sauce, and now you got a felony.
Dude.
Fuck.
Like, but you check, and then you go back through the drive-thru. If you don't want to wait through the drive-thru, you go inside and say, hey, dog, I didn't get my sauce.
Yeah.
Remember the days when they didn't charge you for sauces, and they were just like, what you want? And then apparently some asshole ruined it for everybody, because if you order a 20-piece or 6-piece or whatever they are, they have a certain number of sauces that they'll give you. Anything over that, they're like, 25 cents more. And I'm like, what? Except for when you go to Jack in the Crack, they don't care.
And now Fred Meyer is selling Chick-fil-A sauce in like ketchup bottles. Have you seen that? Dude. The best fucking $4 I ever spent.
That Chick-fil-A sauce is good for sure. But like, you go to the Jack in the Box and you're like, do you want any sauce? No matter what you ordered. You come through, you get a soda. They're like, would you like some sauce with that? And they'll give you like half a bag full of ranch.
Oh, dude,
you're like, I only need one. They're like, bake it.
I could go for 2 of them tacos right now.
Dude, you know what? Those tacos are not even close to what real tacos are, and they're amazing.
Yes.
I don't know why. They're not tacos.
No,
they're not.
Because they use unicorn meat. I'm telling you.
It has to be. There's something about it. And they are the best when they're, maybe a late night meal on your way back from a gathering of sorts. Mm-hmm. Then you get, 6 orders of tacos from Jack in the Crack.
Mm-hmm. With the yumbo with cheese and some chili cheese cooler fries. Okay, well, you had 1 yumbo with cheese, 6 tacos, and 1 order of chili cheese cooler fries. You want anything else with that?
You know what's funny is every single time in a drive-thru, it's like the drive-thru speaker adds a tone to everybody's voice to make them sound nothing like when you get to the window, ever.
You want 1 yumbo and chili cheese cooler fries? What else you want with that? 6 tacos? Okay. You want a hot sauce with that?
There's people listening to this right now, and they're like, I am going to Jack in the Box, and I'm going to order curly fries.
It's not
9:05.
9:05. You think I can make it? I probably should be eating right now.
You could make it. I don't know how far they are away.
Yeah, but I already had dinner.
Oh, well.
But just, I'm going to
second dinner.
I'm going to Jack in the Box tomorrow for lunch.
You should. I haven't been there forever. Like, forever.
It's one down the street, buddy.
Forever. I haven't been there in forever. How many times can I say forever? Forever. Anyway, well, I'm glad that we are here and back in front of the cameras, because I missed your face. And I tried to call you today to tell you that, and you didn't answer because you were busy. And I got sad. And then I cried, and I ate some curly fries and some tacos.
My neighbor was out of town, and he asked me to fetch his packages off his porch and keep them for him. So
You were fetching your neighbor's package?
yeah, fetching his package.
Mm.
Then we got to talkings.
Oh.
No.
Okay. Well, that's fine. I get it. But anyways, well, I mean, the only other last question we're going to ask one of these questions that I haven't asked yet that came from one of our like most attractive viewers, I must say. Her name is Amanda. She is a smoke show. She has a couple questions for us.
Really?
Yeah. Total hottie. For real. Like, have you seen her?
Oh,
yeah.
Oh, I know.
I mean, damn.
I know.
So she had a couple questions, and I'm gonna ask. I asked Jason, or sorry, this mystery caller. I already asked the mystery caller one of the questions, but the other one is, this was a good one. We kind of talked about one kind of similar to this other one, so I won't read that, but what did you want to be when you grew up? Like when you were growing up, like what did you want to be? What was
I wanted to be a commercial airline pilot.
I think you said that before. Maybe we talked about this in some shape or form before, and I just forgot. So I forgive me.
We were talking about it. I wanted to be a commercial airline pilot, and then I took some aptitude test or something in like 10th or 11th grade.
And they were like, "Nope, you're going to do podcasts."
No, you should be a landscaper. I'm like, well, that's like the farthest thing away from a fucking commercial airline pilot.
I remember those tests. Yeah. I don't even remember what mine said I was going to be, but it had something to be with like being awesome and hilarious all the time. So I don't know.
And I graduated with honors. You're going to be a landscaper. What the fuck?
Dude, you know, when I was really young, I wanted to be a paramedic. I thought I wanted to be a paramedic, and my best friend's dad was a paramedic. And so I was like, oh my gosh. And Mr. Winesberry, I'll never forget, he was like, well, do you want to be a paramedic? And I was like, yeah. I mean, I'm like, I don't know, 12 years old, 13 years old, maybe.
I don't
and
do
then
blood,
what?
I don't do blood.
No, and then he explained to me like the kind of things that he has to deal with. And I said, okay, never mind. I'm going to go play some baseball and basketball and whatever else and forget that whole dream. Like he was telling me about something that happened like the week or something. I don't even remember exactly, but it scared the living bejesus out of me. And I was like, nope. Don't want to see an old woman's butthole or whatever. Because hey, that's you didn't see that coming. Left turn. Anyways, well,
what does this guy think he's an Indian? Goddamn asshole! What the fuck is he doing? Not ever. No way.
No way.
This is drinking out of cups for
Johnny Hanna sticks. I run away like he's freaking Tommy Noble. What the hell is he doing? Thinks he's got it going, bossing over. No way. No way. What is this garbage?
What is this garbage? All right, buddy.
All right, man. Well, you enjoy the rest of your evening. I will holler at you later. And everybody out there, thanks for watching. Don't forget to share this with your friends. Subscribe, like, comment, ask questions, give us some new stuff. And the new question of the week is going to be, what are questions that we can ask Mr. Kankle? And bring it. We want good ones for the Kankelmeister.
Yeah. Screw that guy.
I don't know. I love him, actually. I kind of love to hate him. Because one day, Kankle, you know who you are. And you're the only one that knows who you are.
Yeah, Kankle, do you like pudding?
Yeah, do you like pudding? Answer that question. And until next week, we out. So, eat a bag of dicks.